say.
Specifically with tech, why do you think there is such a discrepancy between the amount of women and males in the industry?
So, well, that's a complex one,
Yeah.
right? I think there's the general view that sometimes young girls, frankly, are not encouraged to pursue their interest in math and science. I hope that's not still true. And I do know there's so many more programs now to encourage girls to look towards math and science. But I do think at the end of the day, there are some cultural influences that maybe dampen the enthusiasm. On the other hand, I think it's also the way we message things. And in one of the things that you see, like Girls Who Code and organizations like that do, is they show girls, whatever you're interested in, you can build an app for that too. You don't have to build the app that the guys build. If it turns out you're interested in something different, then go for it. Do that too. But that's using technology too, and you should acquire the skill to do that. So I think that those differences are changing. I think that they will change over time because everyone kind of understands now how pervasive tech is. But back to kind of gaining ground from where we were, there's still sort of a backlog, for lack of a better term, in terms of building up that interest among young women so that they move into tech. Because I don't think there's any reason in the world why it shouldn't be representative for women to be in tech.
Do you think that that's going to change at all now that it's so easy to learn these skills kind of outside of formal institutions? I know that I've learned a lot just from really cheap and accessible online courses that you can take at any time to match any schedule or anything like that. Do you think that that's going to make it easier or different?
That definitely makes it easier. I think that has helped. I think you see, I've been surprised at how many women I know who didn't start out in tech who are like, yeah, I'm taking this coding class. I'm trying to figure
Right,
this
that's
out.
exactly,
absolutely.
yeah.
And that probably didn't happen 10 years ago either, right? So I think that is a big difference. Does that still mean we have, 100% adoption among women being interested in tech? Of course not. We're not quite there yet. But
that'd be another problem.
That might be
every
cool.
single woman is jumping in and saying.
And this is a little conversation we're having. But tech is broad. What does it mean when we say tech? Tech is now pervasive in everything, right? You look at I was just looking at an article on AI and it being characterized as one of the general purpose technologies, much like something like electricity was. Like it's so fundamental to everything we do that ultimately it will touch everyone's life. So to say that you're involved in tech actually will mean
that
will be like, I know how to turn on the lights.
Social media, fashion,
exactly.
like everything. You're right. Everything
Yeah.
incorporates tech. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching the episode. If you're interested in contributing to the conversation and supporting the show, there's 2 easy things you can do. 1, click subscribe, and 2, visit our Patreon page where you get exclusive access to the Exploring Minds community.